How's it going, guys, and welcome to Game Involved. I'm Shifty Cow, and in today's video we're going to be doing something a little bit different, so let's just get right into it. I'm pretty much just going to ramble about a ton of different things because there's a lot of things to talk about with E3, channel updates, PCs, all that type of stuff. And so let's just get right into it. So first of all, E3 is going on right now, and there's already been a lot of conferences, but I think most of them are wrapped up by now, and really the big ones that stood out to me are Xbox, because obviously I'm an Xbox player, gotta watch all that stuff. And some of the big things that I saw and were pretty excited for actually is, first of all, the Elite controller for Xbox One. I actually saw this on the dashboard, and it's actually pretty impressive. For those of you guys who are familiar with SCUF controllers, it's pretty much like one of those, but it's actual branded by Microsoft, and I think depending on what type of package you get, it could actually be a bit cheaper than a SCUF controller, which would be really cool. But if you haven't seen the trailer for it, I'll have a link in the description, and you can go check that out. But if you're a really hardcore gamer, I would definitely recommend picking one of these up because they've got a lot of cool features, like you have rapid fire triggers. You also have paddles underneath your controller, so that way you don't have to kind of reach around to click A, B, X, Y, all that stuff. And so they're really cool to look into, and right now I think they're retailing for like 150 bucks. They'll probably drop down a little bit, hopefully, but anyways, that's a pretty cool thing, and I'm really excited to see what they do with that. But another thing that sounds really cool that Xbox is trying to do is backwards compatibility. Now, I haven't watched all the clips on this, but what it sounds like they're doing is for select games or specific games on 360, they're going to be carrying that over, so they're going to be working on Xbox One. Now, this is going to be really interesting because depending on what games they put on Xbox One, this could really pull ahead of the PS4, and it's just going to be really fun to play, you know, older games that you haven't gotten to play in a really long time. Because for a lot of the people who saved up for an Xbox One, you either had to sell your Xbox 360, or for the lucky people who still have it, they just really don't use it anymore because everyone's on Xbox One, and it's kind of just a hassle to have old games and not be able to play with your friends on the games that you used to play, if that really makes any sense. But anyways, if this does come back, I really hope they bring back some of my favorites. I'm really excited to see what they do with this, but I think we're just going to have to wait to see more announcements to kind of hear some more news. But anyways, moving on to the next thing, Star Wars Battlefront. This game looks absolutely incredible. I was kind of wary when they released the cinematic trailer because the graphics, let's be honest, those were just incredible. And then for their gameplay reveal, they actually came out and showed PS4 footage because, first of all, that's going to be on a console. It's not going to be quite as optimized as it would on PC, or at least I hope they optimize it well, but that's not going to be as good of hardware that you're going to be seeing on a PS4 versus something like a really high-end PC. So this game could look better, could look a little worse, and I'm really excited. I really like how they did that because this is kind of a nice average gameplay of what it should look like, and it just looked absolutely amazing. The graphics alone, that has me sold. I want to buy this game just for the graphics, and then you also have the gameplay, you have all the awesome things like that. And keep in mind, I haven't played the original Battlefront, so people complaining that they took out all these features, I really don't care because I haven't experienced them in the first place. I know a lot of people are bummed out, and I'm kind of sad for them, but for me, I think this game looks really exciting, and hopefully they don't have some kind of netcode choke, which I think they've learned their lesson with Battlefield 4, and we should be good on this title. Moving on to some other games, I saw briefly some Black Ops 3 gameplay, and that actually looks pretty impressive. It pretty much just looks like a couple years ahead of Black Ops 2, and as you guys probably know, I love that game. I'm really excited to see what they do with it, and hopefully it's not too much like Advanced Warfare where it's very futury. I just kind of want a core gameplay of Call of Duty. I'd really enjoy that. Hopefully they kind of deliver on that package, but it actually looked pretty decent. I saw some sniper gameplay, and that looked, you know, really nice. It looked very similar to Black Ops 2. So anyways, moving on to some other stuff. I didn't get to see any Tom Clancy's The Division because that's been delayed to next year, I believe. And I'm not really sure if they did release any more gameplay. If they did, I'm going to check that out because I'm really excited for that title. They had some more on Rainbow Six Siege. I didn't get to watch the full thing of that, but that looks pretty exciting. I'm actually really excited for this game because I haven't gotten to play any really tactical shooters, and this is going to be something that's definitely on my list of games to buy. So moving on, and I realize that I'm leaving out a ton of different games and press conferences and, you know, releases from people on E3, but you can pretty much find that anywhere on YouTube, and I just wanted to talk about some stuff briefly that I was actually interested in. And moving on to some channel news, because I know you guys kind of want to hear what we're doing with that. We actually ordered our PC parts a couple of days ago, and so that's pretty exciting. I know a lot of you guys really wanted us to stay away from that and stay with Xbox One gameplay, and you guys really should not notice a difference in our channel. We're going to stay pretty much strictly Battlefield 4, maybe a couple other FPS games here and there, but it's going to stay pretty much all Battlefield 4, and really the only thing that's going to change is on our side, because it's going to be a lot easier to edit, render, record. All that stuff is going to be so much faster. And we might do a couple videos on building our PC, or maybe just like an overview afterwards, but anyways, really nothing is going to change. And for those of you guys who actually are interested in other games we're going to be playing, we're actually going to be starting up a second channel. So we're going to set that up sometime this weekend, set up all the channel art, the banners, all that kind of stuff. And so we'll leave a link and make a video kind of announcing that when we do set it up, and have maybe like 1 or 2 videos on that. But that's going to be for games that maybe aren't Battlefield related, aren't even FPS related, but just kind of random things, maybe Happy Wheels, Minecraft, GTA, just to name off a few. It's really going to be everything but Battlefield 4 and first-person shooters. Maybe even some Call of Duty. I'm really not sure what we're going to be doing with it, but it's for any video that we don't think would be for this type of audience. So hopefully you guys do want to check that out, because that would be really awesome. But just so you guys know, we are going to be opening kind of a second channel for just a random garbage thing of videos. So anyways guys, I'm going to end the video right now because it is getting a little long and I don't want to talk for too long. So if you guys do enjoy videos where I just ramble about random news and channel updates and E3, be sure to leave a like down below, and if you have any feedback, tell us down in the comments section. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, as we do post Battlefield content every single day, and hopefully you guys do enjoy them as much as we enjoy making them. But until next time guys, stay buttery.